There's nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Shakespeare wrote this in one of his famous plays, Hamlet. What's my take on that? Any event that happens around you, around your life, around the people that surround you, is there anything good or bad about it? Or is it an event? Or how I call it, a situation. It's a situation. Thinking makes it so, said Shakespeare. And that's exactly what we do. I'm not saying don't think. What I am saying is think twice before placing our own emotions on a specific event. Because the minute we do that, the entire scenario actually changes, and the way we handle it changes. The results that we expect from a resolution changes. The resolution itself changes. Everything surrounding that situation changes. How I see things, well, as you probably already know, is taking every event that happens as a situation. Literally as a situation. And then saying, what is the situation here to say? Okay? And I really go meta on this. This works for me. It may or may not work for you. Give it a shot anyway. But really physically and mentally take a step back from the situation and watch it from a third person perspective. Really go meta on it and say, right, so I'm now watching myself, looking at the situation and thinking, so that situation has happened. And how am I taking this? And how me, the meta, is now looking at this. It's a brilliant exercise. Do that. Give it a shot. Because my takeaway every single time after going meta on a situation really is to see it and say, right, so if this is a situation without a good or bad attached to it, is something I can handle. Because, again, as humans, we are brilliant at handling situations. If I were to tell you, someone else, a third person, someone you don't know, you're walking down the street and someone you don't know is going through a situation and is asking for your help and said, hey, what would you do? You could literally, I can tell you, you can stand there for 15 minutes and you can give an entire discourse on what happened, how you see it, and what that person should have done, could have done, and add in a few more of your brilliant tips. And you will continue walking away and saying, that was so easy, I don't know what the problem was. That's how he or she should have done it. You would do it, because we all do it. When it doesn't concern us, we are brilliant at finding solutions. We are brilliant at seeing an event or a situation for what it is. Why is it any different when we are in the picture? It is different because, again, that's what we're conditioned to do. Because we are conditioned to think, I'm going to use the word, as victims, as something that is happening to us, rather than saying, right, so this is happening and I happen to be here. Or this is happening and this is happening in my life. That's okay. This is how I'm going to deal with this. Because again, it's a situation. Next time you come across a situation, it could be at work. It could be at, I don't know, at home, at a party. Somebody says something and we tend to take offense. It's a situation. That's all right. From that person's perspective, that was perfectly all right. How will you handle it? If this happens at work, what would you do? Take a step back, go meta, look at it as a situation. Take 30 seconds to say, right, if I was asked as a third person, how can I deal with this? What would I do? I would deal with it with as few emotions as possible, would be your answer, isn't it? Tell me how that works, because the next time you face a situation, I want you to look at it as a situation, name it a situation, call it a situation. Another one in the Tough Times series, because believe me, I'm going through a situation. I am handling a situation. I talk about my own situation. Today hasn't been one of the greatest days for me to record something. But I came across this quote and I thought, no, I am going to record this. Because my situation has nothing to do with you, the viewer, you, the visitor to my channel. So I've taken this as a situation and I've come here to record this video for you. There is nothing either good or bad. Only thinking makes it so.